Hi guys, this is Leah Salonga, and today I'm
Not the
going
Leah
to say
Oh my god, speaking of Leah Salonga,
what,
recently, as I mentioned in our last episode,
yeah,
I've been getting to TikTok, right?
yes.
And I also happen
Unfortunately,
I know. I happen to get onto the Filipino singing side of TikTok.
there is a Filipino singing side of
Sis.
TikTok.
Yeah, there's like this whole thing of content where people are just shocked by seeing regular ass Filipinos singing like Celine Dion, Tony Braxton.
but very very good, right?
Go, yeah. And these are regular people. They'll be in their little town and they'll be like, and
Oh, I know, because the surrounding is very sort of like rustic and like rural
yeah, like
area.
so you wouldn't expect these people singing that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
You know, you think that they'd be singing some like traditional music or something, but they'd be singing these 90s
Celine
pop ballad
Dion.
hits. And the thing is, everyone in the
Sia.
comments is like, that's right, they're Filipino. And I've always said, Filipinos are fucking talented. Except me.
I mean,
And it sucks. I read a comment saying that.
Trophy Cat, you have your own album.
But I'm not a horrible singer.
Uh-huh.
However, the drinking is starting to affect my voice. No, but
I can tell, and personality and everything.
the pussies
Yes, and
expired,
the
spoiled.
fertility abilities, not laying no eggs.
I kunde. I saw
Uh-huh.
a comment saying that because of the Filipino language, that might have a reason as to why Filipinos are so good at singing, because it affects the way their vocal cords are like developed or something. And I was like,
because of the Tagalog. And,
probably. And I'm like,
Oh.
well, I grew up speaking English, so maybe that explains why.
Well, I mean your mother tongue and how you speak and how you
All my
use your
cousins
vocal.
sing really well.
Hmm?
So jealous of them.
Anything else you're jealous of them?
They're smart. They're actually talented.
And I'm pretty sure they have faith and they have chastity and
No,
no.
not
Oh,
so much.
okay.
Kunde,
I can tell the apple does not fall away from the apple tree.
Ha.
It's all the same.
Apple tree, but we're cousins. What the
Yeah, but
heck?
I know, but like,
Did you ever have I'm sorry, to interrupt. You know,
no worries.
editing our videos, I realized because our audio tracks are two separate tracks, so
Yes.
you can see like the waveform. My wave track is much more frequent than yours, so I'm gonna make an effort to let you speak.
Oh, no worries. I mean,
See, look at you. This is what I expected. If I give you the mic to talk, you'll be like, well, No, but I was gonna ask, when you were younger, did you hang out with your cousins and stuff?
I do not. To be honest, I only have one cousin that I respect. The others, I don't. Okay. I put this in a really bad way. I hope my cousins are not seeing this. And it's not like I don't respect them. It's I came from a very big and complicated family. And not all of us have the very very similar upbringings and grew up like background, and we have like the same. I sound like a white woman that tried not to offend anyone but already offended everyone. Yeah, like our family members were so different, and I just don't want to deal with my it's a huge hot mess. My mom's side, my dad's side, I just don't. Yeah, one or two cousins, I love them. They're very smart. But like when I got COVID, and then my cousin drove to my apartment, and he dropped one bag of medicine on the ground, and he took a picture and said, "Sorry, you got COVID. I don't want to get close to you."
You sound like he stopped in front of your building and was like,
He literally he dropped it beside because there's a little statue downstairs. The triangle.
not even in front of your house.
No, in front of my house, because he's afraid that he's gonna get COVID if he get close to 1 inch close to my area. Those mangas. If you got close, and you got like contaminated.
So he dropped it in front of your house.
Yes.
Not even he dropped
beside
it.
my
He dropped
statue.
it in front of your apartment complex.
Yeah, so but it's still very nice of him. I was super sick and I couldn't move, and I was like, oh, as a cousin, here's the least I can do, and that's something very nice. Are you close to them?
Before social media and all that, before I was on YouTube and all that, we had nothing to do in the Philippines. We'd just be singing there every day, singing karaoke.
You live in Manila, right?
At the time, not Manila.
Oh, okay.
Outside of Manila, like 2 or 3 hours outside.
2 or 3 hours.
But it just was simpler times. So I was gonna ask if you and your cousins what you did to have fun.
We did not have any fun.
That's so sad and traumatic.
Yes, I actually my childhood is very simple. I think I recall my parents are always busy, and I'm always home because I'm the only person that's at home, because my brother was brought to the world very later in the world, like 12 years old later. So when I was little, I'm always home, I'm always alone, maybe watch TV. But my family were really poor back then, so our TV, like you don't want the TV, then you have to smash it to make it work. We had that kind of TV.
The
So.
big back.
Yes.
Those TVs with a fat ass.
Yeah, I know. Back then we didn't have Netflix, so we had to be forced to watch. Yeah, like whatever that was on TV. So it's
the propaganda news.
Yeah, but which maybe explains the broken
English.
The broken English.
The broken me.
It all makes sense now.
Shut up. When we were eating 떡볶이 먹었을 때, you said something really funny, and I was like, I'm gonna say this on the podcast.
I do not remember at all.
What was it? What was the conversation before that?
Edward was asking if I can ride a bike.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about Rise and how like the concept of them being just like boys in the neighborhood like riding their skateboards, and you're like, I wish I could ride skateboards, and I was like, but can you ride bikes? Because I thought in China they ride bikes a lot.
They do.
Yeah, right. But I was like, so I expected, I was like, you can ride bike too, right? And you were like, no,
but I can. No, I ride man. So that's,
you have to say it the way you said earlier. You were like, no, but I'm good at riding a dick. I was like, what? Holy shit!
That's make me sound like a whore, a complete like slutty, shameless whore. And
Eddie,
I'd rather not reveal that
whore,
in front of my podcast because I lost the respect.
Girl, all this digital footprints of yours on the internet.
Okay.
I think there's enough evidence on it.
I'd rather them remember me being a very faithful Christian.
Us omitting this one joke about being good at riding dick and not bikes is not going to omit the fact that people are pretty much know that you're born to be slut.
I'm
condemned.
Okay.
I was watching this TikTok. This girl, I don't know if it's all of her content because I only saw one video from her. I guess she does content based on finding people's personal information based off of the little info that they have on their TikTok or the internet. Honey, this lady, her account's kind of private. She doesn't really post anything. She comments. She's like, do me next. Based off of her one username, she was able to find her family, her name, her age, her location, her birth date, because she goes through this whole like process. Goes off her name, her profile picture. It was insane. And it really made me realize the kind of information we put on the internet.
Yeah.
We're not safe.
You didn't watch Missing?
I don't have to watch Missing to know that.
But Missing is a very good movie.
Asian.
Yeah,
그거 봤지.
Okay, the only thing you remember about Missing is the Asian.
Yeah, because you don't get a lot of Asian actors, like main actors in these movies these days.
Besides Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians. Shao. Was it Shao?
Shang-Chi, honey.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. That's English. That's American comic books.
I'm Filipino American, so I have no idea.
Filipinos are Asians.
Isn't it crazy that back in the day we literally were like, don't put your real name or information on the internet, but here we are spreading our ass cheeks out on the internet. Is that wild?
Well, I think I've given up because I've been on the internet for too long, and I feel like what's the point of hiding it right now?
Yeah,
because I remembered there's a famous Korean YouTuber called Hyesawan A, Salary Girl.
해서원A인데 the English version of her YouTube username is Salary Girl with a C. So for literally years, Eddie, up until probably 2 years ago, I was like, why is it Calorie Girl?
Oh.
And then I realized it's Salary Girl.
I realized too, because when I see her name as a salary, I'm like the tube thing you call it when you dip into blue cheese.
Oh, the green, the vegetable.
Salary? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like Celery Girl.
Yeah. I thought that too. And then I realized, she is taking that name from the word salary, like the monthly payment you got from So, but that like she said, she's shopping on AliExpress, but she warned her viewers that like the Chinese website, like AliExpress, might have backdoor issues or security issues, which you make a payment on there, and then your credit card might get stolen or your personal information might get stolen. Then additionally, she said, I shop on there because my personal information probably got stolen a long time ago, so I do not care anymore. But if you guys care about it, then the choice is on you.
I literally uploaded a video today trying cheap, cute makeup from AliExpress.
Because I shop on AliExpress too, and that's my point too. Like I think my personal information is way out there already.
But don't listen to us. Be safe on the internet. Use Surfshark VPN.
Oh my god.
Code double D for 10. I'm just kidding. I
There's
wish.
no code. Yeah.
Surfshark, sponsor us.
You. This is so pathetic. I
What?
can't. Yeah.
Us begging for. Remember how we started Bunny and Cherry with the hopes that we would get wig sponsorships, and yet no one has contacted us.
No one.
Literally no one.
No, I don't think they watch our contents anyway.
Yeah, probably don't.
Yeah, no, we're already sponsored by Star Korean, so I think we're enough. No.
I remember one time that do you know the website Temu? It's like the new kind of
after you mentioned me about Temu, I actually did a little bit of research. Apparently Temu they want to sort of even get more successful than Shein. Their business model was copying Shein, but they're selling everything. Yeah, it's way cheaper. Really, really cheap.
They contacted me because many YouTubers and content creators have been sponsored by them, so they contacted me. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, let's check it out. And I gave them my rates or whatever. And then I realized they don't ship to Korea. I think they do now, but at the time they contacted me, they weren't shipping. They gave me credits, and they're like, okay, you can buy whatever for $100 or whatever, or something, or $500 or something like that. So I was like looking at the website, picking some stuff out, and then I go to checkout. They don't ship. They ship to America only. I think more now, but at the time only America. And I was like, you literally are trying to sponsor me, but you can't even ship the shit to me. You know what they told me? Oh, can you use like one of those, those services that if you can't order something from a certain country, you pay someone there to send it to you. They were asking me to do that, but they were like, but you have to pay for it for yourself. I was like, what? Temu. So I ignored their email. I told them this. I was like, why would I do that or whatever? And since then, like all the representatives keep emailing me. I'm like, girl, I don't want to do this shit anymore.
Oh, okay. Are people still using Wish? Because I think Wish is the
Wish
first
is
generation.
Long gone. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure people still use it, but there's so many more now.
But why though? Aren't they all the same? They're just selling very cheap products.
Yeah.
What is our topic today, though? Where I think
you said we were going to talk about K-pop scandals or scandals in Korea.
We're going to talk about idols with controversies recently, because I saw this very interesting article online about New Jeans. New Jeans recently went to Japan for
with their CEO.
Summer Sonic, is it?
맞아.
Yeah, and then Honey being Australian, right? She's Vietnamese Australian, so her mother tongue is English, and then she posted on Twitter. She said, "I'm so happy to be in sushi land."
I thought that was cute. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's adorable. Sushi land.
I think I know a lot of Japanese viewers they're being.
Is it a lot or is it a few?
I heard a lot.
그래.
Because to be honest, if I am a Japanese person, and I heard someone call my country sushi land, my thought this is not a proper term to call it. It's not like cute.
The reaction is not necessarily that you're offended. It's more like, oh god, people are going to complain about this. That's how I approach a lot of controversies these days. When I see someone say something problematic, I don't think, oh my god, this is offensive. I think, oh god, they're going to have to apologize for this.
I won't say anything about it, but I like towards or leave a comment. But I do think sushi land is not proper. Like anime land.
Kimchi land.
Yeah, kimchi land sounds just as bad
그래?
as sushi land. Don't you think?
I'm not Japanese, so I can't speak on it, but I thought it was cute.
Oh, okay. Maybe because my mother tongue is not English, maybe I cannot judge. However,
because you're a sensitive Asian person on the internet.
I don't leave any mean comments. I just speak it to myself. Now I'm holding a mic speaking to the public.
You
However,
leave mean comments on my channel.
Yes, I'm being very vicious.
This man loves hate watching.
But not you. I hate watch. I won't reveal the list, but I do not leave main comments.
I'm so curious. What is the thought process behind hate watching? For me, if I hate someone, I don't watch anything from them because I don't care.
I love watching so self-centered and 사기꾼들.
Oh, it's because this person already had history of being sagi, being a fraudster.
They look like they're fraud. Like they pretend they are rich, but I can tell like how they accumulate their wealth is not through a proper honest. I can tell it's all written all over their face, and normally they will follow with a huge controversy, which the people I being hate watched, they all had a lot of controversy in Korea, and they all live in this really fancy like Signal. Signal is this really nice apartment complex, which is the tallest building of Seoul. They either live there. They all have a pattern, They either live in Signal or they live at the Hangang apartment.
UN Village.
Yeah, or 트리마제. Tribulations is
트리마제.
yeah, where 소녀시대's Sunny lives.
Mm.
That's where they actually like to live because they want to show off their wealth. The moment I saw their content, I felt so fishy.
How do you feel though about these people that you see that are super famous in Korea now, but behind the scenes they have the nastiest personalities?
You mean us? I'm just kidding. We're neither famous, but we're not that nasty.
Not that famous, but we're pretty fucking nasty.
Well, sometimes if you don't look like your picture on Tinder, and then I'm just kidding. I do. I was so okay. I'm so upset. Okay, a few months ago, I was back on Tinder. There was this Korean guy. He's very nice. And then I met him offline. He was driving his car to my apartment to pick him up. We're gonna have like a hangang date. I went on his car because the reason why I said I went on his car is because it's his space, and a car is a closed space, so I cannot escape. But we've been talking for a long time, so I trust him. There's nothing wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you meet someone and you don't like that person, you can leave early.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm on his car and we're already going on a drive. I cannot leave.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment I'm on his car, he looked like his picture, but more like 50, 60 pounds more.
In his profile picture, it only showed his face.
Body too.
Who is this person?
Why?
What do I feel?
You don't know that person.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you don't know that person because I only met him once.
I mean, we're both on Tinder. So who knows?
I see your picture, but you look so much different, and I just felt so deceived.
Yeah.
Because I invested my time, emotion, a whole week of time, because I don't talk to multiple people at the same time. I can't find it so difficult because it's distractive as well.
How was he in person in terms of personality?
He was very nice. He bought me a meal, and I felt really bad, so I insist I paid him back. So I bought him like a coffee, which I ordered dessert with. So it's sort of like the same price because I don't want him to feel like I owe him. But I can't.
My favorite is when these like 50, 60-year-old men message me and they send me, they don't have any photos, but it just shows their age. Then they send me a picture of like
a flower.
It's like, no, their profile picture would be a flower. And then the picture they sent me is a picture of a photo from when they were like 20 or 30.
Oh my God.
And they'd be like, I used to be called really handsome. And I'm like,
I used to be called really handsome. Oh my God.
I'm not looking for a sugar daddy right now, but okay.
I was hanging out at my friend's apartment, and he lived in around sort of 경희궁 근처, very close to the palace area. So he lives in a very well off apartment area. Yes. So I was hanging out at her apartment. So this happened like a few years ago, and someone messaged me, a no photo person, and then he sent me his pictures, and I saw it has his like upper body was nude, and I was like, oh, he has a nice figure, and he seems like a nice person, and he's like the way he typed in Korean is very polite. I know that he has his like everything put together, and he's super close. Like he said he lives in a complex too.
Oh wow.
So he said, oh, do you want to come over? I'm like, I'm at my friend's house. I don't think I can, but he said just for a coffee or something. And I was
a coffee at my house.
But I look at the time because it's 12 o'clock.
Honey.
So I was like,
coffee at 12 at night, sis.
And I asked, do you have more pictures? And then he sent me more pictures along with the scenery pictures he took. Like, he said I went to 경희궁 today, and I took those pictures. And yes, and the pictures that he took is all the flower pictures.
Oh,
no. in Korea, only older people.
ahjussis.
No, 할아버지. 진짜 grandpa and grandmas, they love take pictures, close up shots.
Yeah.
Pictures of flowers. There are even an app dedicated for them because it's really popular among elders. Because there's a finding your flower app.
Finding your flower.
So you take a picture of the flower and it'll tell you what flower it is and tell you the flower story, everything.
Wow.
So it's elder people love flowers. I love flowers too, but because the way that he took the photo is kind of fishy. I was like, it's
giving Harabuji vibes.
Yes, it's like who took pictures like this,
along with face pictures.
He sent it separately. So he sent more face pictures, and then he sent me those like flower pictures.
How were the face pictures?
He looks like a handsome person, and then I think I thought I had time. I was about to take a taxi anyway. You know how I love to take taxi home. I said,
You love taking a taxi home as
Yeah,
if it's
I
a
know.
hobby.
That's why I'm so struggle. was struggling in Japan a few weeks ago. I was listening because taxi is super expensive.
Yeah, 맞아.
Yeah.
Uber 없어?
Uber 있는데 똑같아. I got the Uber in Japan. If you call a Uber in Japan,
A
the
taxi
taxi
comes.
will come. It's just unlicensed car, like personal cars, is illegal to drive Ubers. Yeah, you have to be licensed. So just taxi. If you call Uber in Korea or Japan, a taxi will come. A normal taxi will come. In Japan, it's crazy expensive. Anyway, and then I went to his apartment because the reason why I went is because it was a really well-off apartment complex. So the possibility of me getting murdered is very low, I think, because it's not a sketchy neighborhood. To be honest, I went up the elevators and I opened the door and the room looks super nice. And then because the structure of the room is like you open the door, you cannot see what's inside, and then you go in, I see the kitchen island. I can hear his voice speaking from the room.
That's horrifying.
He said, take a seat. And then
so
on
scary.
on the kitchen island. I said, and
take a seat on the kitchen island.
Yeah, because he maybe he's about to, because later on he offered me a drink in the kitchen island. So I took a seat, and he came out from his room. He looks. I think I told you this.
You told me the story.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
But I'm trying to pretend that you didn't tell me.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh my god, you told us on Buddy and Cherry.
Oh yeah, he looked like a professor. Yeah, I'm sorry, he looked like a professor. I mean, really shocked. I
would have run the fuck out.
I cannot because I have paranoia. I thought he's gonna kill me if I run out.
You were all the way in the house already?
Yes, I cannot
close the door.
Yes, the door was closed. So in a horror movie, normally if a girl say bye and then turn over and run, of course, yes,
doors locked.
The person will stab you on the back or something. I want to make sure that I'm safe. So I sent a message to my friend. I said, if I do not go back within an hour, please call the police. I sent that first, and then I did not drink anything from the cup. What if something happened? Yeah. But I don't think he drugged or anything. But I'm just being paranoid.
Of course, you're being safe.
I was like,
you're doing your movie acting.
Yeah, I was like.
She was an actress that night.
I was like, thank you, Professor. Can we talk about our papers now?
So about that grade, I was wondering if I could do some extra credit.
I really need to get into 대학원. I need to get even higher education. Please write me a recommendation letter. But that's not the route I will go. Anyway. So then I was like, oh, my friend is calling me, because then I asked my friend to call me, and then I have to go, and then I went away.
Don't trust the flower photos.
Don't trust.
So he was using someone else's pictures?
I think so, or his young photo. It does not look like him at all.
But does it look like the quality of the photo, the 화질? What did it look? Did it look like a recent?
The thing is, it was because it's a few years ago. No matter the quality of the photo quality get ruined anyway.
I remember that time.
Now maybe it's different. But
the quality's like whatever. It's okay now. Back then,
you
send a picture, it's like like you took it on a fucking toy camera.
Yes, on a Motorola camera or something.
Yeah. Well, he was using that to his advantage.
Yes. So I didn't took it out. My only clue was old man style of taking photos of the flowers.
I love how he sends pictures and then sends flower photos. What is he expecting from that?
He just wanted to share maybe a fine day with me. I was like, I went to the Chungha Palace. I took all these flowers, and I hope you have a good day too. I said, thank you, gentlemen. And
he's the type of guy that when he goes to the subway station, he goes to the mirror that says, "You are beautiful." He'll take a photo of that.
Yes. Size a day. I can't.
Body fully in the photo.
Yes, and with the armpit little bit like sweating.
Yeah. Speaking of sweating,
there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
I realized I have 2 Jacked accounts.
Oh, right? You do? Okay.
Yeah. So the current one that I was using, or the one I was using, I have a profile photo and all that. Out of curiosity, I went back to my older Jacked profile.
What happened?
I think it's so fucking funny. I get more messages on my Jacked that has no photos than my one with photos. On my Jacked profile with photos, nobody messages me, no one replies to me. But all of a sudden, on my one Jacked profile with no photos, people are like, "안녕하세요." mind you, it is other people with no profile photos. So I guess they see my stats and they're expecting like, oh, his body seems my type. I should hit him up. And it just makes you want to cry. I sent a picture because of course, why would you want to message a faceless person?
Yes.
So I'll reply. I'll say hello back and I send my picture. No reply.
I mean, those
Eddy, I'm telling you, it's a struggle out here.
I know. Because
Eddy, there is nothing you can say. That's just how it is.
Because
I'm a
lot of Korean guys, they're not xenophobic, but they're on their profile they will say no foreigners.
My favorite is when their profile says no foreigners, and then they message me.
Yes, and I have people who on the profile that says LTR only, or I'm looking for a relationship, and
meanwhile their main profile picture is their ass spread wide open.
Friends
only.
I have people who wrote LTR only, and then they sent me a message. Hey, do you want like a one night stand? Blah blah.
That's so weird.
On your profile.
Well, update your status, bitch.
But Korean man, I'm just at this point I'm a little bit sick of, and I'm not meeting more.
Eddy, let's not lie on the podcast.
What do you mean?
Let's not be lying on the podcast now.
I
We're trying to build up a reputation with the girlies, and here you are lying right on camera.
Because as I told you, I'm thinking if my personal business really took off, I think you're
gonna have to lay low. Your clients are like, what is this Bunny and Cherry? What is this Double D?
I understood Double D, but Bunny and Cherry is just it's not the vibe.
You've never been worried about that showing up on random situations? Besides potential sex partners on the apps, on me, for me. Literally the other day on Grindr again. Are you really Edward? Oh my god, I love your content. I'm like
on Bunny and Cherry.
I don't know. It could be either.
I mean, if the person said I love Bunny and Cherry, and I really want to date you. Like if that person said that to you, and that means the person will accept you for whoever you are. Because Bunny and Cherry is just, I guess,
it's the worst that we can get.
I guess because Bunny and Cherry is not.
I'd be traumatized too. I'm traumatized watching Bunny and Cherry.
Yes,
I will say. I look so fucking good in this last episode.
Yes, you look so, and I dark hair with the bright blue contact lens. I think it's really a good look. And
it's
with
because I'm a cool summer. No, truly though,
I love you, but like personal color thing, you really, I cannot take no more. Just with your XG shit. I
feel the rush.
Addicted to your touch. I love Troye Sivan. Anyway, XG personal color, I think it should be a forbidden topic.
XG personal color.
It's just not the why we're going. I do not like it.
We're gonna. Anyway, have you ever been worried that Bunny and Cherry would be like popping up in random conversation? Like you meet this dude, great conversation, then all of a sudden, right in the middle, 갑자기, 근데 혹시 do you know this show Bunny and Cherry? 덤 떨어지지 않을까?
좀 당황할 것 같아. 좀 I don't know what to do. Like
a little flustered.
But if he's still willing to like go on a date with me, and after watching Bunny and Cherry, I think that's quite impressive. It's not that Bunny and Cherry is a harmful, insidious, disgusting show. It's just
what's harmful about
us in drag. So I mean,
drag, quote unquote
drag. Yeah, it's not drag.
I learned recently, it's not quote unquote. It's quote unquote.
Oh,
몰랐어.
I thought it was quote. I always thought it was quote unquote.
I saw a 자막. It's quote unquote.
Okay, so we're illiterate,
ignorant, bad wigs, can't do makeup, trying to sell skincare.
Okay, where is the knife? I have to stab myself in.
Oh my god!
Pointless, useless, nutritionless
pieces of shit, and people eat that shit up.
I really appreciate the audience who are still left watching. Probably there's no one. You know how before we're live now, and then we took a pic of the person who are watching, and I saw 0.
Two viewers, and that's us monitoring on our cell phones.
Oh my god! Still remember me and Edward went to this sort of event where there is a teen concept idol group there performing.
Oh,
remember?
yeah. You can say their name. They don't exist anymore.
Oh, they're called My Teens.
Oh, My Teens.
My
My
Teens.
Was there.
And My Teen was there with their debut, their entertainment company's CEO. They were there, and the CEO was holding a selfie stick with a cell phone, and they were going live on Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes, Facebook. Back then.
Wow.
So they're going on live on Facebook with My Teen, and then we were there, and they said, "Oh, please say hi to the camera." And then, of course, they asked us to say hi, and then I say hi, and I saw the people who were streaming. I saw a 0. I'm like, the who?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my god!
I'm serious. I know.
Even I didn't know. At the time, I knew every group, but I didn't know who My Teen was.
Yes, but because that's their pre-debut stage.
그래.
So I was like, if no one's watching.
근데 춤 잘 추더라?
Yeah, they're very good dancers.
They're really cute too.
Yeah, they're very cute.
They're really cute.
And yeah,
I think two of them. One of them or two of them.
One of them got really famous later. Because he was on
Produce.
Produce 101.
It's my favorite.
Yes, Produce 101. My favorite was not there, but that no one cares. But my favorite is Rise.
Really?
So
okay, let's talk about Rise. You did you listen to Get a Guitar? No, you didn't.
I don't have to. I just
you do. How are you gonna keep going around being like, I love Rise, but you didn't even listen to the debut song once?
I appreciate how like 소희 is 너무 귀여워. 소희 진짜 귀여워.
귀엽긴 해.
귀여워. Because 소희 진짜 귀여워. I'm gonna buy the album. I don't even listen to it. I'm just gonna Rise is like. It's just 너무 괜찮아.
Anyway, getting back on topic, scandals. What do you think about all these scandals that are happening to them?
Oh, so we're back on topic. We're just off topic for the previous like 40 minutes. Talking about random stuff.
The bitch that like released those. I have no opinion on like his past life or whatever.
She got sued, so she's gone.
Apparently, this person also was responsible for another idol in SM's scandal, where they uploaded pictures on the internet and they were like, so and so, I don't remember which idol, but this bitch really fake. Because they were like, I didn't know that this would happen. I apologize for. Girl, you fucking knew what you were doing.
There is a YouTube channel that exclusively expose idols' private life or spreading fake news. I think 100% of the contents are fake. It's called 탈덕 수용소. I think she got sued by Hype as well because she said something about BTS first.
그래.
Most recently, she got sued by Starship, and then her channel went away or something, and then she disappeared. And people found out who she is. She is a 40-something a woman, and she
reporter, 아니야?
She's not a reporter.
Because usually it's the reporters that have all the information.
She's not a reporter.
Really?
She used to run like fan cafes. That's what she did.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. It's these middle-aged crazy ladies that are these K-pop fans that are the scariest.
She's not even a journalist. Like she used to run a fan cafe.
See, if they were a journalist, I would understand because usually they have like inside info and shit. But these randos, oh my god. But what does this have to do with Rise?
Rise?
Yeah, what does it have to do with Rise?
Because you said something about 탈덕 수용소.
No, I didn't. The person that uploaded the original pictures, like of the kissing the girl.
Oh, that I don't know.
Was a random user on the internet.
Oh, sorry. So now you can tell the two MCs we're just not on the same page.
통하지 않아.
Yes. Anyway, because the recent controversy about Rise not only is about my favorite or your favorite Sohee. People are accusing him being like 일진 and even related to 학폭, which is school violence.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because in the photos it shows on his ankle it has tattoos while he was still a student, and how he was smoking and drinking in the photos, and people were accusing him of this and that, which I have no opinion. Like people are taking my opinion, I think, to next level. But beside him, I'm gonna talk about another controversy about Rise, which is Seunghan. Seunghan, I think someone exposed to him a photo with him and
kissing the girl.
Kissing. People saying that it might be his ex-girlfriend, and they were kissing on bed. Yeah, and the way the nature the photo was taken is the girl was kissing him, and he was taking a selfie out of it. So
And the way the original poster
yes,
created this narrative of like she's a minor, she's a minor, but at the time he's literally a minor too. So age-wise, you can talk about this whole. You can have this whole conversation.
Minor
about,
can
like,
kiss another minor. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way it was spun made it sound like he's some kind of adult that was preying on a minor. So I thought the fact that this person that originally posted the original photos was they knew what they were doing. What pissed me off the most was their apology, making it sound like, oh, I had no idea this would occur to him. 어쩔 수 없어. 이제 reputation 망했잖아. His reputation is ruined now. Of course, there's going to be a lot of people that support him, but the people that don't like him are going to be so loud. And
I don't get it. Just, in Korea...
Hyunjin? The people that originally were bashing on him are still to this day causing him stress because of all that shit. So I would hate to be him.
I don't know. Like, I feel like just let Rise breathe. They just get debuted. I'm just talking this on a completely biased point of view. Just like Troye Sivan, like I don't care what he does, I will support him.
You showed me that clip earlier how he said that he's not actually bottom.
Yeah, Troye Sivan was on a podcast. Yeah. He was saying, I wish he got invited next to the very famous Double D podcast so I can ask him in person. But anyway, he said what? Later if we get more. If we do, he said people think he's a power bottom, which is not the case. And in the comment section, what's funny is people saying he just denied that he's not a power bottom. He did not deny that he is a bottom, so he is still a bottom. So people are just saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Would you let him top you?
Troy,
are you gonna? I can't tell if you're gonna cry or if you're being like 설레.
트로이 시반 씨 너무 좋아해요. 트로이 시반 씨 너무 좋아해요.
What?
I like him.
I think he's cute.
Oh my god, I'm blushing.
왜? 너 진짜 야.
I'm really blushing.
야 정신 차려.
I think he's
adorable.
He's very talented.
But I don't think I would ever fuck him.
Okay, more for me then.
Yeah.
It's not that I want to have a sexual intercourse with him. I want to like really deeply.
You want to have a deep conversation about music and life.
Music, life, and his new lifestyle brand. The teeth
He has
thing.
A lifestyle brand.
A fake fan right here.
Well, I stopped following him after his first album because I wasn't into his music after that.
That's why I can see your music taste has gone downhill from there. It's just horrible. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Whatever you're saying.
I don't know if I said the right lyrics.
Okay, chocolate disco or something.
Goodbye.
Maybe on your birthday gift, I give you a Troye Sivan's album to show you what real music is. And you have a record player at your house, so
I bought his first album as a LP, as a vinyl record.
That's a really good start, but I don't know why you stopped in the between. Anyway, we're talking about idols and this controversy. I
think it's pointless for you to try and go back to something when this whole time.
But I love how we just we talked about Sushi Land for 1 minute, and there was and no one cared about that.
But have you noticed that when we try to stay on topic, it just becomes more like, what's the word? It comes very like we're trying too hard.
I think our it's better if we just out. I think it's not
it's the same vibe as when we're on Buddy and Cherry when we are having a regular conversation and all of a sudden she's like, hey, can you talk about the skincare real quick? And then we immediately go into, well, this is really moisturizing. It's that vibe.
Yeah, actually,
especially when these topics really we want to talk about these scandals and shit, but to be honest, we're try to have a conversation based on one tweet about one word that she said. Like, what else are we going to talk about? We were going to say, I didn't think that was very smart of her to say. Good. What else?
Well, honey, I hope those comments didn't get you, and I like your Giorgio Armani lipstick new campaign, and I might be buying. Thank you.
I think all the girls like luxury brand deals are so random.
Nowadays,
I can understand why they did. It makes sense for these brands because they're fucking popular. But the vibe is just not it for me. Because to me, they come off as like almost in a way like Disney Channel stars, very young, fresh, cute. But then all of a sudden they're like,
because
Chanel,
Danielle and who else? They did a new beauty campaign for YSL.
Oh, she looks so good though.
She did look.
I don't think she suits it in the sense of like being age appropriate. I personally feel, but that smoky makeup she did, honey.
But I don't understand why she's already an ambassador for Burberry. Why
that's what confused me.
Why doesn't she do a campaign for Burberry Beauty? Because Burberry produces really good makeup too.
근데 Burberry Beauty 망하지 않았어? Didn't Burberry makeup flop?
With the help,
I love what you meant.
with the help of Danielle, I think it's gonna.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, they should. Yeah,
yeah, because Burberry just hired a new creative director, which is Danielle Lee, and I'm Danielle Lee's design is really popping my,
Really?
Yes.
I feel like
I love it.
I feel like they could really make Burberry Beauty pop off in Asia if they use the right models,
especially in Japan, because Japan has a really solid following.
Yeah. So even if it's not international, they could use famous people like Danielle, famous other Asian actors, actresses, celebrities, and they could, especially with the power of Xia Hongshu and shit. Honey.
Yeah,
they're not being very smart about it.
Why
right
using Danielle as a YSL beauty campaign?
Aren't they allowed to? Because for Burberry, it's the clothing.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah,
it's separate.
It's separate. It is separate, but just for not to confuse the the viewers, it shouldn't be one.
I'm confused.
Yeah, because YSL Beauty has a very different aesthetic style.
Absolutely,
yeah,
Rosé fits it more.
Yeah,
because she's much more adult, right?
But I guess Rosé is bonded with other brands. I think because skincare she's doing Seorasu, which is a Korean Oriental brand. But makeup she's doing what? I forgot.
YSL
YSL 하고 있나? 근데
아닌가?
But YS Beauty recently partnered with aespa too to did
그거는 isn't that Givenchy?
Givenchy? Yeah, they are the ambassador of Givenchy, but they did a beauty campaign,
really?
Poster for YSL.
It's not just a magazine photo shoot.
That I'm not sure, but I'm
uneducated.
I look at the Instagram, but they did. Karina was holding a YSL cushion, which I'm not complaining. I feel like.
So
you feel Karina.
Like you feel like aespa with your YSL cushion.
I love Karina. I love aespa. I had
what do you think about better things?
I think in better things.
You.
I think better things they purposely sort of 좀 닝닝 좀 많이 밀어주는 것 같아.
Yeah, I think it's good.
They put 닝닝
She's
in the
literally
center.
the main vocal.
Yeah,
alongside Winter.
Yes, along with Winter. Because last song I think is more about Winter, and this song is more about 닝닝.
And I love how Giselle looks like she's living her best life.
She
ever since they dropped that fucking weird like AI concept. Honey, she's living.
Kwangya.
Yeah, the Kwangya shit. Love Kwangya, but I can't stand it.
To be honest, I don't hate
Don't hate
Kwangya.
it, but don't love it for me personally.
Really?
Sorry. The Giselle, she loves it.
Because I thought Kwangya was this cool concept until
it's cute for a few songs.
Yes,
but if like
and then they sort of combine because Isuman, the previous CEO, announced that Kwangya is this the multi-universe that all SM artists will participate in. Bro. It just makes it so much less cool. Yeah. And then I remember there's SM did a live concert on YouTube, which they sort of utilized the Kwangya concept, and then the intro was all the idols that within SM, their logos like flying into Kwangya. I felt that is so cheap Disney.
It would be an ahjussis to think of that idea.
Yeah, right. It was so old. Kwangya used to be the place I want to visit, but now it's just it looks like a commercialized. Place. I don't really want
it's
to.
It's like when Hannah Montana, the Wizards of Waverly Place, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, all combined to be in one special episode.
Become a jampong, yeah.
A jampong?
Jampong. In Korean we call it jampong, like
a salad.
A bowl of like mass.
But done in a really uncool way.
Yeah. So I feel like
you can tell the fandoms hated it. The idols probably hated it. They're like, girl,
not the Kwangya again.
Yeah. But now I love that we have Rise now. It's almost weird seeing a group from SM that's not part of that weird Kwangya
NCT.
Shit. Yeah.
I love NCT, but I just
love
feel like
NCT as itself. I don't like it when I felt so bad for all these boys that were debuting, but then they went into NCT.
Yes.
Because it's not good for them and it's not good for the original NCT members.
Yeah, because it's not a new concept.
Yeah. And it takes away attention from everybody because they keep dividing the attention.
because I feel like they did Super Junior first as a experiment to like how many they changing members with a huge team.
원래 그렇게 하려고
Yeah,
했지.
yeah, they split the teams into like different teams to like so they can 활동 in different places.
Yeah.
Because for men, they have issues going to the army.
Do you remember Super Junior
M
말고 the cooking concept?
cooking
요리,
concept?
Cooking.
When
they were chefs.
I don't know.
And Sunny was in the music video.
I have no
Honey,
idea.
you were not there.
Sorry,
Anyway.
Super Junior. Yeah, I used to be a huge fan.
After School also was supposed to be that similar concept.
Oh yeah.
But they were like, don't change the members.
Yes,
That would have been a disaster.
Mhm.
You're like trying to make fans, right? So what if your favorite member leaves?
I know, right? I think changing members and having one solid group, because maybe that concept the idea came
Japan.
from AKB48.
Yeah.
There's always member coming in and graduate, and then now the idol. Someone gave this man
Adderall.
yes. I think the podcast of name should not be Double D. It should be Double ADHD. If people ask,
Double D stands for the 2 Ds in ADHD.
Yeah, if people ask, why are you guys named Double D? Is referring to your cup size? No, it's referring both ADHD.
You know how in the logo,
I'm clinically diagnosed, and I think you're not too far away from it. Judging from how much short form contents you watch.
True.
Yeah, you cannot focus.
You know, on the Double D logo, at the very end, there's like a faded out D.
Yeah.
I should change that to A and H. This will be ADHD.
But if people who just first approach to our channel, they'll think you're a medical channel, like a sort of like medical info.
They're looking for some good medical information.
Yeah, and then the click.
We were like,
penis. Yeah, we're being so silly. And if they click the video, they find out we're providing them the most shallow, the most nutritionless, just like the ridiculous content ever.
We're joking about this now, but people are clicking this expecting us to be talking about K-pop scandals, and here we are like,
yeah, we're talking about Sushi Land for 1 minute, and Seunghan's kissing video for like 30 seconds. A picture, sorry.
We didn't even talk about it. We just mentioned it. People already know this information.
I don't care. He had a girlfriend, so what?
So what?
He had a girlfriend,
so
what? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever
So did you love?
Get Seunghan. Maybe Seunghan is not
Everybody put your hands
one
together.
pick. This guy needs.
I was watching Hyorin's Queendom performance yesterday.
Oh, he is?
오랜만에.
He's on it? Hyori?
Last year.
Hyorim?
Hyorin.
Oh, from
Hyorin.
Sistar.
Hyorin.
Yeah.
Legend. But anyway,
he carried.
she truly carried the show.
She carried the show.
I'm just sad that her 2 follow-up songs after the show didn't really do well.
All her songs, recent songs.
But remember she first became solo, not while she was doing Sistar, but when she was the
바다 보러 가자.
those 3 songs, legend.
바다 보러 가자.
They were so good.
Yeah.
And then the songs that came out after were so mid.
It's not horrible, but
they're not horrible, but they're not that level. They're not 달리. They're not Bay. You know.
근데 그래도 I feel like she deserves way more attention.
She deserves so much more. She's such a good solo. But the thing is, I feel like K-pop fans just aren't big solo people. Solo stans.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, who's the last most super popular like solo singer?
IU.
그치, IU. 지금도 유명하잖아.
IU.
She's so famous now. Who else?
Woman solo artist.
Because I feel like usually it's ballad singers, right?
Yeah. And it's
but amongst
more domestically famous, not internationally. I guess. Park Hyo-shin, but it's it's not female. Like woman.
Well, I'm
solo.
talking in general solo singers.
Paul
there was
Kim?
Rain back in the day.
Paul
Kim, yeah. But I'm talking about like pop singers, not ballad singers.
Pop singers.
Amongst like K-pop fans. 많지
없는 것 같아. 그냥 they debuted as a group, and then sometimes they'll just like Blackpink, very popular in a group, and sometimes they'll do like solo.
Yeah.
And then they'll be back in a group.
Can you imagine Changwon-yeon being solo?
Changwon-yeon is my. I will buy everything.
Imagine if they had a duo.
Anju's cute. Anju's a very nice person, but I like Changwon-yeon better. I don't want to compare. I don't want to compare with them too. They're all. But
I feel like they're very different.
Yeah, they're different.
They're very different people.
But I'm just I like 원영이 진짜 너무 예쁘잖아. I love 원영.
난리 날 것 같아.
Yeah.
만약에 솔로 하면.
솔로 하면은
If she did a solo, honey, it'd be game over.
I do not care about the music. It just I will buy.
All you care is about Hapa Christine.
Yeah, how about my Hapa Christine? Hapa Christine is the contact lens she endorsed.
The girls
for.
love it.
Oh, speaking of K-pop fans' preferred group, I did not follow the Blackpink the contract renewal news. Did Lisa renew her
I have
contract?
no idea.
You didn't know?
Even also?
모르겠어. Did Lisa?
I didn't see anything about that.
Because I was never sort of biggest. I love Blackpink, but I'm not like, oh, I buy their album. I listen to their songs.
Yeah.
I love the music. I love the members and everything, but I was not in the fandom. But I'm just so curious if they're gonna renew the contract, because I think the four of them together, it creates something else rather than them being separate. Yes,
they're great separately, but they're also great together. But if they're not all together, like all four of them, it would be really weird.
Yes, that's like the magic of being a group.
Did you see that? There was a clip I saw on YouTube Reels, Shorts, and someone zoomed in on a performance. It was at their Born Pink concert, and the person zoomed in on the group, so it cut off Lisa, so it show what it would look like if 만약에 Lisa 빠졌어, and it was a very different vibe. I felt so bad because the energy was not there. A lot of people are saying, yeah, Lisa really brings, the energy to the group. 그래서 if they should be together because they all bring something different. I feel like
have you been to their concert before?
I haven't.
I haven't either. Like even once. I never been to a concert in my life, but if I would ever go, I might want to go to like Blackpink concert for once.
Can you believe that they've been on like how many shows now? Like over 50, 60?
They must have made a lot of money.
They
YG.
made a ton of money
for YG. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it brings you back to when like Janet Jackson would do tours, world tour. Like we're talking 90 shows. It's insane. They got to go to the venue, build the stage, finish the concert, take the stage down, pack it up. This is the face you make when you're losing energy.
It's so good. I think we got already.
You got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in conclusion,
oh my God, you're concluding.
Can't live without him. Can't live with him. Can't live without him.
You can't even talk. But anyway,
it's all the cum in my mouth. It's all the fucking semen in my mouth.
What a whore. I hope when this video is uploaded, the Blackpink contract renewal thing will be clear. But just by one thing, I was looking through the comments because I'm just.
What were you looking at?
On YouTube. I was looking through the comments on Korean people's thoughts towards Lisa's hesitating on renewing the contract.
Girl, I would very much double think about it too.
Yeah, because I was just afraid that a lot of Korean people would not understand it, but 99% of the comments were being very nice and positive. Yeah. They're thinking YG were being very shady to Lisa.
Girl, yeah, especially after that thing that happened to her with the manager taking her money.
Yes,
honey.
Like YG's not being good to her, and for this year's the mistreatment, and now Lisa is she can become a world star if she
is a world star, honey.
Yeah, she is. Like she can even go beyond if she become a solo artist, stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm curious your opinion. Let's say she did go solo outside of YG. Do you think she could make it even with making music that isn't made by Teddy?
I 진짜 모르겠다.
Yeah.
왜냐면 Blackpink는
is Teddy.
Yeah, because unlike BTS, Blackpink's music is just so Teddy. For all these years, it's very YG.
What does that have to do with BTS?
Because BTS music, sometimes they change because they make their own music. Sometimes they have like other producers.
They have a lot of other producers.
Yes,
but there's a big conversation about them and their original fans that say they don't like their new music. They stopped listening after 피땀 눈물 because they missed their hip hop stuff. But now 요즘 pop만 하잖아.
맞아.
And also their American music, their English songs. So there's that conversation, but
it becomes more mainstream.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Their music is more varied.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Blackpink
is all kind of Teddy.
Yeah, it's all Blackpink.
And they use a very like Indian sounding music stuff. Yeah,
and I love it. And I really love it.
So they're consistent.
They're very consistent. They have the unique style, which is produced by YG, by Teddy. So
let's say Lisa did go solo and she was getting other producers outside of Teddy. What's another artist song that you think would be 잘 어울려 with Lisa?
artist song?
Like another vibe. Another artist like.
나 진짜 모르겠다.
Because you don't.
잘 할 것 같긴 한데, I think she will do a good job. But it won't be. It's just like Celine, you know, people thinking about old Celine, how fellow did it and it was so good.
What?
Celine's
the clothing brand?
Yeah, the clothing brand, because they changed the creative director.
They changed their aesthetic a lot.
Yes. I feel like it would be just like that. Because the period of that 7 years has been so legendary that she can do a good job. But there will always be people missing that old
yeah,
period.
Of course. Yeah.
It really depends.
I think at that point she'd have to find a really good A&R team.
Yes.
And find good music that would be 잘 어울려.
But I do I'm just like those Korean people leaving the comments on the video. I'm with them. I think YG's treatment towards her might not be the most fair, and now she's got. Rumors has it she's got the boyfriend of the
what's the company?
Arnold or something. The LVMH son. Yeah,
CEO son.
I mean, she's having her best life.
Living her best life. Watch her quit music altogether.
Yeah, she doesn't even need a rich boyfriend. She is rich herself.
Yeah, at this point, she probably has so much money that she's good for the rest of her life.
Yes, of course.
If she performs, it would just be for fun.
And if you go to Bangkok, on the street of Bangkok, all the banners of the advertisement is all Lisa's face.
Really?
Yes. So she's doing great. She's
the pride of her country.
Yes, pride
Love
of country.
her.
So I mean, Lisa, whatever decision she makes, I think throughout these years, people knew like what kind of person she is, and people will understand her. Yeah. So I think, yeah. But anyway,
I think they're so big at this point that even if they all do go separately in their own solo careers, that all do so well. I don't think it's a matter of like something like Sistar where they were super popular as a group, but as solo artists kind of emeh.
Yes.
I think Blackpink is so fucking popular that probably won't be as big as Blackpink, but it's big enough for them to those to be super fucking popular.
You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. But anywho,
any whore? What?
I think we should conclude today's episode because the sun is going down and our lighting is getting very dark.
And your dog, she's sleeping there.
My dog is sleeping. Okay, so let's zoom in of my dog, Kara.
Sorry for being so off topic again today, but whatever.
Have a good day. Bye, guys.
I feel the rush, addicted to your touch.
Bye, guys. We're New Jeans.
Bye, guys.
We're
this
New
is
Jeans. Thank you so much. This is New Jeans. Please buy
what is this?
Please buy our merch on Weverse, and we love you guys. Bye, guys. This
Why
is New Jeans.
British now?
Listen, British. Sorry, I can't do a British.
No, Johnny.
It's not.